A very good evening all. I'm Aditi Lama with the Wednesday night edition of South Asian News, Vision of Asia. We are coming to you from our studio in New Jersey. Welcome to the show. Let's begin the episode taking a look at the coronavirus pandemic updates and measures. The world is at more than 254 million COVID-19 cases and at least 5 million deaths. Here in the United States, we are at 47 million cases of the coronavirus and more than 765,000 deaths. The Food and Drug Administration is now considering whether to expand COVID booster dose to all adults, and so is the CDC. Today, Moderna has said that it has applied with the FDA for authorization of its COVID-19 booster vaccine for all adults aged 18 and older. This filing comes a week after Pfizer applied for a similar clearance, vaccine booster doses for all adults. Meanwhile, today, the White House has said that we as a nation have reached a milestone of 80% Americans ages 12 and older with at least one dose of the coronavirus vaccine. In children ages 5 to 11, about 2.6 million kids have received their first shot. With that, let's now take a look at the headlines coming in tonight, covering much on medicine, Indo-US relationships, and South Asian culture. Here are the headlines. American Airlines inaugurates flights between New York and New Delhi John F. Kennedy International Airport. Umayadham Temple celebrates Tulsi Vivaha in Edison, New Jersey. Tri-State Gujarati Physicians Association holds Gala 2021 at the Royal Albert Palace, New Jersey. It's time for a short break on Vision of Asia South Asian News segment. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm Aditi Lama and this is Vision of Asia, Wednesday night episode of South Asian News. Let's take a look at the American Airlines, which recently presented a huge moment for Indo-US relationship and moving forward. At the John F. Kennedy International Airport, American Airlines inaugurated a non-stop service between New York and New Delhi's Indira Gandhi International Airport. This route will run daily all year round and it marks the American Airlines official return to India since 2011. The airline will operate using Boeing 777-300ER, the only wide body in American Airlines fleet to feature 4 distinct experiences in the flight. This is another moment of strengthening between bonds between the two nations, with Indian Americans now having another option for traveling between India and the United States. We have tonight highlights from the inaugural event hosted by American Airlines, which featured key members along with Indian Consul General Mr. Randhir Jaiswal. Here is the story.
I am delighted to be here at JFK Airport for the inaugural flight of the American Airlines. They are flying to India after a gap of 10 years. What is even more important that this is their first inaugural flight, and to be launched at a time when the pandemic seems to be receding is of great news to all those who wish to travel to India and all those who wish to travel from India to the United States. This flight connection will add to the options that travelers have and will help in bringing normalcy in our lives, in normalcy in India, US people-to-people ties, normalcy in our travelers' life, normalcy in our business lives. So overall, we are all excited and we look forward and we wish American Airlines the very best for their operations in India.
Hi there, I'm Mike McCanna, the Managing Director for American Airlines here at JFK Airport. And today is our inaugural flight to New Delhi, India. We're extremely excited about this service. It's our third wide-body international service we've launched this year, following Athens and Tel Aviv earlier this summer. We're really excited about the trip. Our customers are excited about it. We have a full trip this evening on the way over to Delhi. This marks another great international destination that we're flying to here out of JFK. And when you think about where we were at 1 year ago, uncertainty in the industry, uncertainty in the country, to know that we're growing like this now at Terminal 8 here at JFK, we are incredibly thankful to be doing this and so glad we have the support of the Indian Tourism Board and others from the immediate area to help us out and launch this trip with us. Excited? Come join us.
It's an honor and a privilege to be the captain of the inaugural flight for American Airlines from John F. Kennedy Airport to Delhi, India. It'll be my first time going there. I'm looking forward to meeting people, seeing the sights, experiencing the culture, and enjoying a new destination.
Hello. This is the very proud moment for Indian travel industry. On behalf of Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, we are very happy to welcome American Airlines to India. And this will bring a lot of tourist traffic from North America to India. And also it gives a lot of opportunity not only for East Coast or West Coast also. They are starting a new flight from Seattle to Bangalore in the month of March, what they are telling 2022. So this is the great moment for the Indian travel industry.
Hi, I'm a proud Indian and I'm here in now US citizen traveling after 2 years, and I used to travel every 3 months, and it's a great opportunity for every Indian to travel to India, and it's a good opportunity for India and for the business and everything, okay? It's a beautiful country and we should use this first time from JFK to India. We should use this facility and we should utilize this opportunity after COVID. Thank you, appreciate and have a wonderful day.
Good evening everyone. First of all, let me congratulate American Airlines and all their travelers who are traveling to India. And this is a really good omen that the travel is resuming between the two countries. And I mean, we are getting one more avenue of connectivity between the two great countries of India and the United States, especially after the pandemic. Thank you so much.
Hi, this is Jasbir J. Singh today at Terminal 8 of American Airlines JFK Airport, and very much excited, and I'm looking at the people over here, the passengers, the staff, or our consulate people, or the media. Everybody is very much excited because today is the first flight of American Airlines which is going from JFK to Delhi. So congratulations American Airlines, congratulations to our ambassador Randhir Jaiswal ji, and the tourism department. With everyone's initiative, this flight started. And I would also congratulate our Indian community. So now they have one more flight. It's now a competition from JFK, and competition is always healthy. Bye.
Okay, today we are gathered here at American Terminal number 8. That's the reason for we are here. Everyone, the American Airline is going to start his non-stop flight from JFK Airport to New Delhi. So it's going to be every day from here. So which is a very excitement moment for us and for the Indian community also, that we having an extra addition non-stop flights option which is opening up today. So we are very excited, and that's the reason we are gathered here. Congratulations to everyone.
What an incredible event we've had here today to announce the launch of American's new service from New York City, JFK, to Delhi, India. It's something that we've been waiting for and hoping for so long, and we're so excited, together with 100,000 of our team members from all over the world, to celebrate in this exciting moment. We've been through so much as a world and as a community, and it's wonderful that we have the opportunity to come together again. Over these last 20 months, people have been waiting and hoping to join together with their loved ones and dear ones. Today, those passengers are going to see those who they care about the most. And we hope that at some point in the future, you'll join them. Whether it's on New York to Delhi, or coming soon, Seattle to Bengaluru, or together with our partnership with Indigo to take you to wherever you'd like to in India. We hope that you'll choose American for your journey. Thank you.
Tulsi Vivaha is a well-known Hindu festival in which a ceremonial marriage of Tulsi, holy basil with Hindu personification of Lord Vishnu, is done. This wedding signifies the end of monsoon and the beginning of the wedding season in Hinduism. The Tulsi Vivah resembles a traditional Hindu wedding. A mandap is built around the courtyard of the house where Tulsi plant is usually planted. A beautiful religious event, Tulsi Vivah holds much significance for its followers and devotees of Hinduism. Tulsi is considered auspicious and it is a form of Hindu goddess Lakshmi, which symbolizes womanhood and motherhood. Tulsi Vivaha recently was hosted by the Umyadham Temple in Edison, New Jersey, where many religious ceremonies took place. The event saw Mayor-elect of Edison, Indian American Sam Joshi, in support. Here is the story.
Truly an honor to be here right now, and I'm only here because of the support from every single person here and the entire community. That's the only reason why I'm here right now. I was born and raised in Edison my entire life. I love this town. I take a lot of pride in this town. But what I've seen growing up in the last 30 years is that we as a community, especially the Indian American community, we've made a lot of strides in so many different fields, in science and technology, and we've succeeded so much as individuals. The time has now come for unity, because if we unite, then we can make great strides as a whole community. When I grew up in town just 30 years ago, we only had one temple, one Indian temple. It was actually in Metuchen, the Sri Rama Mandir. That was the only temple that every Sunday that my mom and dad would look forward to going to. Now there are so many temples, and when you think about how rich Edison Township is in terms of the diversity, the culture, every ethnicity, every religion being present, we should take so much pride in how much we've come and how far we've come as a community. The fact is, as you said, Oak Tree Road is the heartbeat of the entire Indian community in the entire United States of America. And the fact that this temple was made here with this Taijasa attitude, that is something that we should be extremely proud of as well. But let's make sure that we expand, let's make sure that your kids, when the kids are growing up right now, they understand the culture, they understand what every single murti means. This is something that we should not be shy of. We should be proud of our culture and our heritage. So thanks for inviting me here, but let's get this done. Let's make sure that this temple is larger than it's ever been, and let's make sure it's a landmark for you guys.
Krishnaya Vasudevaya Haraye Paramatmane Pranatah Klesha Nashaya Govindaya Namo Namah. સનાતન સંસ્કૃતિમાં આખા વર્ષમાં ભગવાનના અનેક ઉત્સવો આવે. દેવ પ્રબોધિની એકાદશી એટલે કે ભગવાનના જાગ્રત થવાનો અવસર. ત્યારબાદ દેવોની દિવાળી આવે અને એ દેવોની દિવાળીના નિમિત્તે આપણે તુલસી માતાના ભગવાનની સાથે લગ્ન કરાવીએ. ચતુર્માસ એ સૌથી મોટામાં મોટું વ્રત છે. 1 દિવસનું વ્રત, 5 દિવસનું વ્રત, 9 દિવસના વ્રત, 1 માસનું વ્રત અને 108 દિવસનું વ્રત. આ બધા જ વ્રતનું સમાપન એટલે કે ભગવાનના ચરણોમાં આપણે એ પુણ્યને અર્પણ કરી ભગવાનને પ્રાર્થના કરીએ કે પ્રભુ અમારા તપ અને ભક્તિને આપ ચરણોમાં સ્વીકારો. માં તુલસીને માધ્યમ કરીને જો ભગવત શરણમાં જઈએ તો તુલસીની કૃપાથી ભગવાન આપણા એ તપ પુણ્ય અને ભક્તિને સત્વરે સ્વીકારે. આવા ભાવ સાથે સમગ્ર ભારતવર્ષ અને આજે દુનિયાના દરેક દેશોમાં રહેલી હિન્દુ સંસ્કૃતિ નાના મોટા ફંક્શનથી, નાના મોટા પ્રસંગથી તુલસી માતાના ભગવાનની સાથે વિવાહ કરાવે. શ્રી ઉમિયાધામ એડિસન મંદિરમાં 2021ના આ નવેમ્બર માસની 14મી તારીખે તુલસી વિવાહનું સુંદર આયોજન કરવામાં આવ્યું. બહુ જ મોટી સંખ્યામાં ભક્તોએ આ તુલસી વિવાહમાં મંદિરને ફાઇનાન્શિયલ સપોર્ટ કરી ભગવાનના ઉત્સવને ખૂબ આનંદપૂર્વક મનાવ્યો. રાજાધિરાજ દ્વારકાધીશના ભગવાન સાથે ભગવતી તુલસીની સાથે સુંદર રીતે વિવાહ સંપન્ન થયા. આખું વર્ષ ભગવાનની કૃપા સૌની પર રહે, સૌની ભક્તિનો ભગવાન સ્વીકાર કરે, સૌની ભક્તિને ભગવાન બળ આપે એવી ભાવના સાથે એડિસન મંદિર ઉમિયાધામ એના વતીથી સૌને મંગલ આશીર્વાદ મંગલ કામના. શૈલેષ ગૌર, ઉમિયાધામ એડિસન.
Today is Tulsi Viva, and we are here at Umiyadam Temple on Oak Street Road. It is incredibly exciting to be here, surrounded by this wonderful community as we celebrate this auspicious day. I'm very thankful to have and very honored to be here with all the board members, the president, and organizers of this wonderful temple. From my understanding, there's a huge project coming forward that they want to expand this temple, and that's something that we, especially in the Indian American community, should be very proud of. Because we are going to expand this, and it's going to be a landmark here on Oak Street Road, which is the heartbeat of the entire Indian community in the United States of America. It's a proud moment for us. Thank you for having me here.
Bolo Shri Umya Maat ki jai, Krishna Kanhaiya Lal ki jai. Today in Umya Dham, we celebrated Tulsi Viva. We had a grand wedding of Tulsi Mata and Krishna Bhagwan. We had a groom's parents, we had a bride's parents. It was a huge success. We have all these people here to celebrate. We do this every year, and we celebrate grand wedding of Tulsi Mata. You can see how beautiful she looks, and the groom is also very beautiful. So we would encourage all of you to attend next year. You can check out Facebook page Umiyadham, or there's a WhatsApp account too for Umiyadham. Please be part of it. It's always a pleasure being here, and Mata Rani will give you Ashirwad also. And today is everybody celebrating, everybody's looking so beautiful, and we do this every year. So please, I encourage you all to come and join and be a part of this. Jai Mataji.
Well, it's time for another short break on Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. Again, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back. I'm Aditi Lama, and this is Vision of Asia, South Asian News segment. The Tri-State Gujarati Physicians Association represents hundreds of Indian medical professionals in the states of New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania, and promotes their advancement, skills, and networking. The association features a guide for many doctors to connect and improve the standard of care in the tri-state. Featuring educational activities, social gatherings, and CME sessions, the association also provides a strong platform for the next generation of young Indian Gujarati physicians. Dedicated to advocacy as well for Indian professionals, the association also tries to create political influence in healthcare, and many help with the pathway to being on medical boards. Along with this, the association is also a leader in non-profit efforts for India. Recently, a gathering of the members of the Tri-State Gujarati Physicians Association took place at the popular Royal Albert's Palace to recognize and honor leaders. Here are some highlights.
Dr. Dhuduk, a neurologist practicing in Scranton, Pennsylvania for last 38 years, as well as I'm in a pharma business in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, as well as in Florida. Today is the first event. They were very excited to get all our Gujarati doctors from tri-state area in Pennsylvania together under one umbrella, which is a Gujarati Physicians Association. This is a proud moment. Our goal is to get all Gujarati doctors from all over the US together to form a one platform. Our goal is very simple: united together, work together, develop the network, develop the young generations to come into the pictures, and also do the charity work here as well as back home. I think this was a way overdue. Gujaratis have also taken a lead always from historical events, from Mahatma Gandhiji's to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel to, at the present, our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Bhai Modi, and we can go on and on and on. So we have taken the leadership in politics, we have taken the leadership in the business, and we also take the risk, and also we do the steps that unmatchable by anybody else. So with that proud moment here with the Tri-State Gujarati Physicians Association, this is the first event, Diwali celebrations, more to come, and we'll get stronger and stronger, and we'll spread to the all over the US to get all Gujarati doctors together. With that, I thank you. Thank you.
My name is Kartikeya Chauhan. I'm from Madhya Pradesh, and I'm currently pursuing my master's in law from University of Pennsylvania. I am attending an event by the Tri-State Physicians Community of the Eastern Coast, which is organizing the auspicious occasion of Diwali. On this auspicious occasion, I would like to thank all the doctors, all the paramedical staff, all the frontline workers who have dedicated their services for United States, their relentless service for the people of the United States in saving so many lives. No amount of words can express the gratitude that we have for them. Let us all come together and stand behind them and fight this together.
Hello, my name is Dr. Tushar Patel. We are here today at the Gujarati Tri-State Physicians Association first gathering, Diwali gathering. More than 300 people are here, and the goal is to unite the Gujarati physicians living in the tri-state area and do some unity where we can bring the leadership to national API level. Have a wonderful networking with the Gujarati physicians. Highest number of physicians are in tri-state area, and we don't have a united way of connecting the physicians in one group. And this is the humble effort we are doing through this Tri-State Gujarati Physicians Association, where we can get together, have the networking on a regular basis, have the events, give back to the community, do some charitable work in India, and many other projects where we can involve our second generation. So that is the goal of this Tri-State Gujarati Physicians, and today is a very successful event. Thank you so much, Dr. Sudhir Parikh, ITV Gold, for your continued support as well. A happy Diwali and happy New Year to all.
Okay. Well, viewers of ITV, this is Dr. Hemant Patel, past president of AAPI. We successfully have concluded program for Gujarati Tri-State Physicians, where we invited Gujarati physicians to come under one roof and exchange ideas, promote the Gujarati culture, and we want to make sure that we networking our children of Gujarati origin, they become successful, and we guide them in the right direction to not only promote our culture but also become successful in this country. Gujarati ma kehawat છે જ્યાં જ્યાં વસે ગુજરાતી ત્યાં ત્યાં હોય ગુજરાત. That's right. That's right. એટલે એ લાઈનમાં રાખીને જે આપણા વ્યુઅર્સ જે આવી નથી શક્યા ગુજરાતી ડૉક્ટર, next time please contact us. Either contact Raj Bhayani, myself, Dr. Hemant Patel, or Dr. Jayesh Patel from Jersey City. We want to make next meeting bigger, better, and more involvement from Gujarati physician are most welcome. Thank you and good night.
With this, we wrap up our show for the night. Please send us your suggestions and get your voices and organizations on our show. You can email us on events@itvgold.com, or you can follow us on our Facebook handle at ITV Gold. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel for free access to many of our popular shows. Thank you for joining us tonight from Edison, New Jersey. This is Vision of Asia, and I am Diti Lamba. Take care and be well.